What's up, everybody? I want to welcome you in for another McFarlane Toys Disney Mirrorverse action figure. This is Belle, and it says she is a support character. As we can see, we got the standard box, the same thing that we've had on all the rest of the figures, except we have a picture of Belle down here. We have Belle's collector card, and then Belle and her staff there in the actual bubble. As we spin it around to the back, you got this really cool picture on the back. Then we've got Sully, Mickey, Goofy, and Belle. I'm still looking for that Goofy. He is eluding me at all costs. I've been to several different places, and I cannot find that guy. And I really want Goofy. I'm a big fan of Goofy. Goofy was one of my favorite Disney characters, so I'd really like to get him picked up eventually. But we're going to go ahead and get her pulled out of the package and take a closer look.
And then there's her little card.
Alright, so we've got Belle pulled out of the package. We'll go ahead and take a look at her card. It does say she is a support character. Really cool artwork there of Belle on the front. As we flip it around to the back, it says she has an attack of 4 out of 10, a defense of 6 out of 10, a ranged attack or magic attack of 4 out of 10, and then a life of 6 out of 10. Bio: intelligent and well-read. Belle's love of books is matched only by her longing for adventure. In the Mirrorverse, Belle's unconventional point of view has allowed her to discover hidden magic in her books and cast a multitude of enchantments that heal and defend her allies when times get tough. So pretty cool little story there. As usual, we're going to stick the card into a plastic sleeve here. You can pick these up anywhere where you can find Pokemon cards, trading cards, comic book stores, anything like that normally have these plastic cases. And what they do is they keep your card from getting creased, dog-eared, things spilled on it, stained, things like that. So I just put them in there to kind of protect them. I do this with all of my cards. If you've seen any of my other videos, you're already aware of that. But I big time support putting your cards in cases because it just keeps them for the longevity of the time. And collecting cards as a child, I ruined a lot of them because I didn't get them in cases. So lesson learned, and we put all cards in cases now. So here we've got Belle. We'll go over her articulation. First, let's go ahead and look at her little staff. It looks like she's got a nice little rose in there. This probably would have looked better if they would have made it look more wood, like brown or green, something like those tones. I feel like would help this look a little bit better. But it's got a nice looking little rose in there. As we come over to Belle and try to look at her articulation, she can look to the left a little bit. She can look to the right a little bit, but not much. She cannot really look down or up. She does have this hair in the back that kind of prevents her head from looking one way or the other. And it looks like there is a little bit of overspray from her bow to her hair there. When we get down to her arms, they can rotate up and down about here, and then they're stopped by her cloak. She does have a single jointed elbow, so she can bend her arms out straight, or she can bend them up probably about right there. So almost 90 degrees. When it comes to her wrists, they will articulate or spin all the way around, and maybe they won't because that one just broke off. Another broken Mirrorverse figure with minimal movement. Let's come down to her legs. They don't articulate at all. The boots do swivel back and forth. That's really all the articulation we're getting in these legs. And as you guys saw, I had a really hard time standing her. It looks like she's going to stand now. We are going to have to get some glue to put her little hand back in there. As well as Mickey, I'm probably going to have to give Belle not such a great review. The fact that her hand just busted off, she won't really stand up. She's always in this really awkward, like leaning forward, like she's going to fall over or she is going to fall backwards pose. So I'm going to give Belle probably a 4 out of 10 when it comes to our rating wise. Her articulation's not good. She breaks as soon as you try to move her wrists around. Her head can't articulate. Her knees don't bend. There's just a lot of things they could have done to make this figure a little better. Go ahead and prop her up like that on her cape or her shawl, whatever, so maybe you can see her a little better there. But they did a really good job on the sculpt. Everything looks really nice as far as that goes. It's just, we've got the broken wrist because it won't articulate like it's supposed to. It looks like her ankles are kind of bent a little bit. She just won't stand, guys. And I was really hoping that this would be a cool figure to add to the collection, but I think she's going to be another fail, guys. When she's standing up, as you can see, she's just kind of leaning forward. So I can't recommend that anyone pick this one up. I find her to be a lackluster character. Still my favorite in the set is going to be Sully. Sully and Donald are my favorite too. We'll go ahead and bring them in just so you can kind of compare them a little bit. Size-wise and the scale and everything. So you can see she's about the same height as Sully. She's just a lot smaller of a character. And then Donald does have his anchor that came with him as well. So thank you guys for watching. If you would, give the video a like. I try to be honest, transparent. I'm not going to tell you this is a good figure just because I purchased it. I've only had 2 figures break on me, actually 3. I did have 1 DC figure break on me, but out of all of the DC figures, I've only had 1 break. This is my second of the Mirrorverse out of 4, so I'm at 50-50 with them breaking basically as soon as I open them up. So that's not really a good selling point, especially because I feel like these are geared towards maybe children. So the fact that they break really easy is definitely a big negative for me. Now, if this is for an adult collector, and I would just be really careful with her wrist, be really careful with Mickey's legs or his feet, because those things seem to snap off fairly easy. And you're going to probably want to get some sort of figure stand made for them, or just a little sticky tack on their foot might help them stand up as well. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on. That way we get out there in the algorithm a little bit more. I appreciate everyone, and you guys are helping me grow the channel so much. So hopefully we'll be able to do some giveaways here pretty soon. We're not really anywhere near reaching the goal yet, but that's all right. We're getting there slowly but surely, and I look forward to hitting it one day. So thanks again. Don't forget to tell someone you love them. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.